Today, we're diving into a story about a man who, on the outside, looked like a complete and total failure, but on the inside was secretly building a masterpiece. I want you to think about this for a second. What if every time you felt like you quit, every time you felt completely lost, you weren't actually wasting time? What if you were building something invisible, something powerful that the world just couldn't see yet? To really get this, we have to start with a feeling that, let's be honest, many of us know all too well. It's that nagging feeling that you're just not getting it right. So let me introduce you to William. He's 25, he's smart, he's hardworking, but he is totally lost. While everyone around him is hitting those milestones society expects, the stuff on the left, William's reality is over there on the right. He's wandering, he's quitting things, and he feels completely and utterly left behind. And this is the question that just haunts him night after night. He's looking at his friends, at his family, and he's just wondering, why can't I commit? Why can't I find my one single purpose? And that question, it feels incredibly isolating, but it's actually so common. So this feeling leads William into what his village started calling his wandering years. This was a period where, from the outside looking in, it really looked like he was accomplishing absolutely nothing. I mean, just look at this journey. This is 8 years of his life. He gives farming a shot, and he quits. He puts in 3 solid years as a carpenter, then leaves. 2 years as a blacksmith, gone. 2 more with a scribe, and he moves on again. From the outside, it is a clear-as-day pattern of failure. By the time he's 33, he's a master of starting things, but he has finished nothing. One evening, the village elder confronts him, asking, "When will you become someone?" And that right there, that's the moment it all comes crashing down. William goes home, and he just breaks. 8 years of trying, and in his own mind, he has absolutely nothing to show for it. He is, to himself and to everyone else, a failure. But then, just as he hits his lowest point, something shifts. A former mentor sees what no one else does, and it changes everything. The next day, Marcus, the blacksmith William had apprenticed under, calls him over. Now, William's expecting a lecture, right? But instead, Marcus says this. Can you imagine hearing that after years of feeling worthless? William is completely confused. He asks, "Me? I'm a failure." But Marcus just laughs. Marcus then explains what was really happening during those 8 years. It's a concept we actually call neuroplasticity today. He tells him, your brain has been rewiring itself. Every new skill you learn, it physically changes the connections in your mind. William wasn't just hopping from job to job, he was building a new, more complex foundation inside his own head. So this is the crucial point, the light bulb moment. Marcus reframes William's entire journey. He tells him, you didn't quit, you were collecting pieces. Skill by skill, he wasn't becoming just another specialist. No, he was becoming something much, much rarer, a master generalist, with the knowledge of 5 different craftsmen all inside one person. And just 3 weeks later, all that invisible work, all those collected pieces, they are about to become very, very visible. A wealthy lord arrives in the village with what seems like an impossible request. He wants a grand gate, one that needs master-level carved wood, decorative iron, and beautiful inscriptions. Well, the carpenter can only do the wood, the blacksmith only the metal, the scribe just the words. It looks like a job for 3 different masters. And this is the moment. William, the quitter, steps forward and says, I can do all 3. The village laughs, of course, but the Lord gives him 30 days. And as he starts to work, everything just clicks. His hands remember the carpenter's touch. His arms remember the blacksmith's strength. His mind remembers the scribe's flowing letters. All those wasted years, they were actually his training. On day 30, the entire village gathers, probably to watch him fail. The cloth is pulled away from the gate, and there's just silence. Complete, stunned silence. The work is magnificent, a masterpiece beyond what any single one of them could have ever created. When the Lord asks how on earth he did it, William gives this profound answer. He explains that his true work, it wasn't public. It was happening in the quiet, in the struggle, when nobody was watching. His mastery was built in the dark. And this brings us to the core lesson, because William's story, well, it isn't just about him. It's for anyone who has ever felt like they were on the wrong path. So if you feel lost right now, remember this. You are not wasting time. You are collecting skills.
You are rewiring your brain for a future challenge you can't even see yet. And finally, remember that those years that feel so unproductive, that's the forge. That's where your unique mastery is being built, in the dark, preparing you for your moment.
The person who looks lost today might just be the master the world needs tomorrow. So keep learning, keep collecting those pieces, and keep working on yourself in silence. Because the world is waiting for who you are becoming. The only question is, are you ready?